I am so excited to finally reunite with the one and only Laganja Estranja. Girl, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I think since DragCon.
Yes, it's literally been since DragCon, and I gotta tell you, you look superb. You look phenomenal.
Oh, well, so do you as always. The
Thank
forever, the forever twink.
you. It just feels like you are walking in your truth more and more each and every day. So how's that been going, my friend?
It has its ups and downs. I think being trans in America, hell, in the world, is definitely a challenge, especially right now with a lot of legislation passing to, ban our rights as individuals and as human beings. But to be honest, being able to just be myself and step out into the world and be brave enough to wear a sequin blazer such as this, it feels really good. It feels sort of like I've returned home, back to myself.
Oh, and thank you for sharing that with me. And seriously, congratulations.
Yeah.
We obviously have all been in your corner since day one. Would you have ever imagined when you first stepped into that workroom that your career would take off in the way that it has?
Yes, God. Of course. I mean, I'm a hard worker, I'm a hustler, and I think the first step to success is believing in yourself. And, I've definitely struggled with that. I think, especially recently, coming into my trans identity, there have been moments where it is hard to believe that I belong or I deserve this. But overall, I have a very fierce attitude. Well, I want to be funny and deliver all the things that people know me for. I think the older I get, the more important it is for me, for my voice to really be a catalyst for change. It's amazing to be in the nightclub, don't get me wrong, but there's something so special about being out in the daylight and having people see me as me and not necessarily my drag character. So definitely working on, trying to expand and to just really continue to grow. I think that's the number one thing we can do as human beings is always learn something new, always continue to grow and evolve, because the minute you stay stagnant, you might as well be dead, mama.
Period, my friend. Gotta ask you the age-old question. I know you get this pretty much all the time, but girl, that All-Star...
Here we go!
You know it! You know it! That All-Star 6 stunt and shenanigan was fabulous to watch, but I think we need to switch positions and see you as the competitor and not just the assassin. So what do we think about a return one of these days?
I have said for many years that it's just not for me. I'm sticking to the script on that one. I would love to come back and be a choreographer for the show. I would love to continue to do guest appearances. But I think when it comes to competing, I don't know how I would ever top that All-Star 6 entrance. I just think that's sort of impossible. And ultimately, that's not what I'm interested in. I feel like I have proven myself to people, but more importantly, I've proven myself. I've proven myself to myself. I can't say that that will be that way forever. I think as I step into my body more and am able to continue to metamorphosize, that might change. And maybe there will come a day where I'm like, I really want to show the world the beautiful trans woman that I've become. But as of right now, I'm really happy with where I left things on All-Star 6. And ultimately, I want to move on to other projects. For me, what my transition has taught me is to respect myself, both as an artist, but more importantly, as an individual. And I think that's really the hardest part for so many of us in coming out, is the respect it takes to yourself. I think it's easy to sort of switch up your wardrobe, right? Get rid of your boy clothes, put your girl clothes on, and focus on the sort of exterior transition. But what I find is the most important is to focus on the interior transition and really looking at what it means to you to be a trans woman or trans man. And I think through therapy, that's how I've really been able to access that. And then more importantly, put that information into fruition. You have the power in your hands to be your best and most authentic self. So anything that's stopping you is exterior. If you look within, the answers are there. And you can be you, and there's a whole community of us out here who will support you in your decision to live authentically.
I know that's right. And we're seriously that community for you as well, girl. I cannot
wait. Thank you. I feel the love.
That's
and so does Laura Babby.
Yes!
She feels it too. Yeah.